to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, and peace and safety to the hopefully elect.
God speak to the true heart.
Yeah, the sincere ones.
Yeah.
Alright, shout out to the brother, what's the name of the brother?
Saints for Yahweh Shai.
Saints for Yahweh Shai. Supporting the truth.
That's right. That's right.
Putting all your personal things aside, you know what I'm saying? That's a real brother, man.
That's right, man.
And show the Lord some love, man. Because if it's the truth, according to what the scriptures say, it shouldn't matter who bring it out.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
It shouldn't matter who bring it out.
But if we don't agree on everything.
Yeah, or we don't agree. But if it's the truth,
man,
show the Lord some love,
that's
man.
It, man. That's it, bro. No matter who bring it out.
No matter who bring it out.
That's easy. That's easy, huh?
But yeah, Matthew's 1 and 21. Matthew 1:21. Alright, because according to what? The One West camps, alright, the ABC boys, the Alphabet boys, according to them, the Lord came to save Israel from their coming destruction. Alright, but we're gonna show you through the precepts, man, what the Lord came to save his elect from, man. And it ain't referring to destruction, man. Read what you got up.
This is Matthew 1 and 21. And he shall bring forth a son.
And she shall bring forth a son. Go ahead.
And she shall bring forth a son. And thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai.
All right.
For he shall save his people.
He shall do what?
Save his people.
From what?
From their sins.
From sin. All right. That's the purpose of the Lord, man.
That's right.
To save the people from their sins, man.
That's right.
All right. AKA bringing in the new covenant.
That's right.
All right. Read that one more time for me, y'all.
Matthew 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai.
Yup.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
From their sins, man. Okay?
Not from destruction.
Not from destruction, man. That's two separate things, man. All right? That second death when the destruction comes,
right,
not going to touch the elect.
We're going to be looking at it. Really?
It's not going to touch the elect.
That's right.
All right? That first resurrection is for the elect, man. That's what it's talking about. Let's get that on Revelation 20. Before we get that, Revelation 7 and 9. Back that up. Because he say to save his people.
His people.
All right? So who is the Lord's people, man? How they look, man? Where are they?
7 and
9. Who is the Lord's people?
Revelation 7 and 9.
Yep.
It says, and after this,
Yep.
I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number.
That's the Lord's people, that multitude. All right, go ahead.
Of all nations.
Of what?
All nations.
All nations.
And kindreds.
Kindreds.
And people and tongues.
People and tongues.
Stood before the throne.
Stood before the throne, man. That's the Lord's people. Now jump up to 4, bro. Read 4.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Remember, no man could number them, but John heard the number from Yahweh Shai himself, because that's the Lord's elect. Come on.
And they were sealed 144,000.
Yep, that's the multitude right there. Go ahead.
Of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
So that's describing the children of Israel in verse 9, man. From all kindreds, people, nations, and tongues, man. All right? Not just from amongst Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's a private interpretation. That's not in the Bible.
No.
That's not in the Bible, bro.
It's in the four corners of the earth, man.
From the four corners of the earth.
That's what he's saying.
And that, yeah, let's get that. Matthew 24:31. All right, so we showed you the purpose of the Lord coming on the scene to save his people from sin. Okay. Then we read in Revelation 7 and 9. All right, who the Lord's people is. All right, it's a multitude, 144,000 Israelites. All right, and they gonna come from amongst all nations. So
that means they gonna look like everybody.
Everybody, okay, bro.
All right, but they Israelites.
They Israelites.
Okay, I just want to make sure because people want
to
come in.
They Israelites.
And see,
all right.
Simple, man. That's easy.
No matter how they look or what part of the earth they was born at, bro.
So matter of fact, y'all.
Let's get that John 6, John 10 and 5.
Okay.
John 10. We're gonna see the requirements of being an Israelite.
This tough one.
We're gonna see if it's how you look or where you're born.
Make sure you cut it, right? John 10.
And I believe God is it 10?
This is John 10 and 4.
Yep.
And when he put forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him.
Yep.
For they know his voice.
See, his sheep know his voice. All right. So that's how you know who an Israelite, man.
That's right.
All right. Who the Lord's elect is, man. They gonna hear his voice. Meaning they gonna believe in his word, man, which is in the Bible, bro.
So a big tall Hamite can come up here.
A big tall Hamite.
Look, Hamite.
He can look blue, purple, black, blue. If he hear the Lord's voice, all right, then hey, he's an Israelite, man.
He believes.
It's not determined where you from,
That's right.
where you your language you speak.
No, man.
All right, cause we speak a whole nother language.
Absolutely.
All right, called slang, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Certain people understand it, certain people don't. All right, that's why the Lord got 144,000 men, man. All right. What you was holding before that? Some more?
No, that's I was
Oh, Matthew 24, 31. Matthew 24, 31. Yeah.
All right, this is Matthew 24 and 31, and it's the angel. It says, and he shall send his angels.
Yeah, it's in the red.
Yeah, it's in the red.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Yahweh Shah speaking. Go ahead.
It says, and he shall send his angels
So the Lord gonna send the angels. Go ahead.
with a great sound of a trumpet,
Yeah.
and they shall gather together his elect.
His elect.
Just to make sure. Picked out.
All right.
Chosen by God.
Okay, the chosen of the nation of Israel. This word ain't for all Israel, man. All right. This ain't for all Israel. It's only for the elect, man.
Select.
The ones that's selected, that's chosen, man.
The best of its kind.
The best of its kind. Okay?
Oh, there's a cut on the left, boy.
That's real, man.
It don't say no garments. It don't say beard.
No.
It don't say
No.
none of that. Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay, so that's good. It says to gather the elect, his
Yeah.
elect, from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
All right. So from all these different nations, from the four corners of the earth, the elect gonna come from amongst all nations, kindred, people, and tongue. Not just so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's just 3 nations, man. All right?
According to the white man.
According to the white man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So that's the point on that. Get that Revelation 20. All right? We're going to deal with that first resurrection. We're going to deal with that Gog and Magog. All right? Because we know we got private interpretations floating around in Israel. That God is the Russians. All right? You know Russians are Edomites, man.
That's what they say. That's what they yeah.
Okay? They the ones that rule the earth, man.
Come on, man.
All right? That's the devil, man. All right?
And they own scholars.
Exactly. Exactly.
Who is Esau and Edom is a book.
It's a book.
They talk about the thing.
They know that they Esau. The elite of Esau
Yes.
know that they Esau.
That's right. All right, we
Just like the elite of Negroes.
Yeah.
Know that certain Negroes is Israelites.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
You start
Yeah, this is 20 and start at 1.
Okay. Revelation 20 and 1. And it says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven having a key.
Yeah.
And that's Yahweh.
That's the Lord.
That's the Lord.
That's the Lord right
Lamb.
there. All right. That same angel in Revelation 7. All right. That's given the commandments to the four beasts, to the 4 spirits. I think that's Revelation about 3 and 9. Where it say he got the key of David.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says the key of the bottomless pit
Yep.
and a great chain in his hand.
Key of the bottomless pit and a chain in his hand. Go ahead.
And he laid hold on that dragon.
And he laid hold on the dragon. Now we all know, all right, that dragon is referring to the nation of Eden. All right?
Babylon also.
Babylon, a.k.a. Babylon,
All that.
a.k.a. the great city.
Come, the great city.
All right? The great city, a.k.a. the beast.
The beast.
All right? Which is the system all right, that Babylon operate upon, all right? Its government, all right? Go ahead.
It says that he laid hold on that dragon.
The dragon, the Edomites, and for those who don't know, the so-called white man, the so-called Caucasians are the Edomites. Go ahead.
That old serpent, which is the devil.
That old serpent, which is the devil. He describing, all right, the so-called white man, the nation of Edom. All right? That's who he describing. Let's prove that in Revelation 12 and 7. Let's prove that. You know, because according to what? Christianity, they say this Satan,
devil,
some dragon, or some red beast that's coming out of this
demons.
Yeah, man.
Demons and stuff.
Just madness, man. But that's religion. But we're gonna give you the precepts. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 9 and 7, right?
12 and 7.
12 and 7. Just right. I got 12 and 7. Yeah. It says, and there was a war in heaven.
Okay.
Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
See? Michael and the angels fought against the dragon. That same dragon, man. Go ahead.
And the dragon fought and his angels.
Meaning that the so-called white man and his armies, man.
And Ezekiel going to this also.
And Ezekiel going to that. His band.
His bands. His
all right?
Yeah.
And that's what Gog mean. All right? That's what Gog mean. And we're going to show you that, man. So read on.
It says, and prevail not.
And they're going to lose that war, man. Okay? They're going to lose that war. Go ahead.
Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Either was their place found any. Look up the word heaven. All right, and we're gonna show you that that's referring to a condition, meaning they're gonna fall out of rulership. Babylon the Great has fallen. That's what it means when it said his place is not going to be found anymore in heaven, meaning his spot, his position of power going to be taken.
Strong's definition G3735.
Yep.
By implication, happiness.
His happiness.
Power.
When you see the so-called white man moving, all right, he's happy. All right? What it says, power. All right? That's what's not going to be seen anymore. His power. Read on.
Eternity.
Read.
Yeah, there's an arrow hand in the sky.
Go down to the bottom. Strong?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That was the point.
That's the point.
That's the point. He don't say position or spot. He say spot. He should say spot.
It says the region above the seat of order.
Yeah, seat of order. Hold on. Let's see. Say spot. It's all good. Meaning his position of power,
Right.
all right, is not going to be seen anymore. All right? Read that last verse again.
And prevail not.
And prevail not. Go ahead.
Neither was there a place found any more in heaven.
Meaning their position of power wasn't found anymore on earth, man. All right? That's what that heaven means, man. That happiness, man. That position of power. Okay? Oh, place. That's what I wanted. Look up the word place.
Okay.
Then place in heaven wasn't going to be.
G5117.
What did it say?
Oh, okay. Space. Mark. Place. Any portion or space marked off, as it were, for surrounding space. An inhabited place, city, village, or district.
Yep.
All right. Metaphorically, the condition or station held by
The
one.
conditions. All right. They're going to be taking out. All right. That position, that condition of power.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Held by one in any company or assembly.
See?
Opportunity, power, occasion for acting.
So that's that place. All right? Meaning a position of power. That's what it means. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And the great dragon,
The so-called white man, the Caucasians, go ahead.
was cast out.
All right, he was cast out. Go ahead.
That old serpent,
Yep.
called the devil,
Called the devil
and Satan,
and Satan,
which deceived the whole world.
who deceived the whole world. The so-called white man. Got you Negroes believing the Lord was a white man.
Caesar Borgia.
Borgia.
Come on, man.
All right. Got you niggas wrapped up in Islam. All right.
You in this space?
Yeah, got you niggas believing in globes and shit, space. All right, all kind of madness. That's who deceived.
Nuclear missiles.
Nuclear missiles. All right.
Hey, that might be good. Boy.
Yeah, he the devil.
Boy, he good.
Now go back to 20, man.
Okay.
20 and 2.
22.
And we read that just to let you know that that's get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Let's start at 7.
All right.
Yeah. It's gonna give you further edification that Satan, that dragon, that old serpent, that devil is referring to a nation of people. Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians verse 7.
Yep.
For the mysteries of iniquity do have already worked.
That's the mystery of the Bible, man. The mysteries are revealed to who? The prophets, man. Through the men of the Lord, the saints, the prophet, the saints, man. Go
I
ahead.
like this word. Only he who know will let.
Okay.
Until he be taken out of the way.
And we just read when he gonna be taken out of the way, man. All right. Remember, he fought and his angels fought and prevailed not. Go ahead.
And then shall the wicked be revealed.
The wicked, all right, the wicked, referring to the nation of the wicked, who deceived the whole world. He gonna be revealed. How he gonna be revealed,
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
All right, and we're doing that on a certain level right now. All right, he's being consumed. All right, go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Oh man, come on, man. Talking about the four sword judgments, man. We be reading about all the time.
That's right.
All right.
The 4 beasts.
The 4 beasts. Go ahead.
Even him,
referring to a man. Go ahead.
whose coming is after the working.
His coming is what up?
After the working.
After the workings
of Satan.
Of Satan, man. That's why he referred to as Satan in the book of Revelations, man.
With all power and signs and lying wonders.
And who gave him the power? The Lord, man.
Deception.
And that's why he gonna take it from him, man. He gonna take him out of that position of power, man. His place in heaven is not going to be found anymore, man. Meaning Babylon the Great has fallen, man. That's what that means.
We know who was in rulership at the time with the Lord and all that.
Come on, man. The Romans.
The Romans. Man.
That's who Paul was referring to,
man.
Come on, man. Go back to that Revelation 20 and 2 now. Now we can read it with understanding. All right? Go ahead.
And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil.
Yeah.
And Satan, and bound him up 1,000 years.
Read on.
And cast him into the bottomless pit.
And cast him to the bottomless pit. Read what you got.
And shut him up.
And shut him up. All right, go ahead.
And set a seal upon him.
Now go to Revelation 11. Revelation 11 when he was let out. He was loose.
He was loose.
Foot Locker.
Yes. It says, and when they shall have finished their testimony,
and them testifying there is the elect. All right, so when the elect finish their testimony, all right, after they're taken, all right, in Luke 17, okay, and that's another mystery that you guys don't understand. I won't even go into that. All right. Like after their testimony, what happened now?
The beast that is sitting out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them and shall overcome.
Yeah.
overcome them and kill them.
And you be with me all the time.
And their dead bodies
And you
shall lie in the
buy
street
him bill too.
of the
Okay, okay. Read it again.
Okay. It's 11 and 7.
Yeah.
And when they shall have finished their testimony,
Yeah.
the beast,
all right? The beast, all right? That old serpent, which is Satan, all right? And the devil, who the Lord put a chain on, all right? What's going to happen now?
that ascended out of the bottomless pit,
Now they're going to sin out of the bottomless pit and do what?
shall make war against them.
And make war against the elect, man. This is what the scripture's talking about, man. Go ahead.
And shall overcome them.
And shall overcome them. Now go back to the Revelation 20. Alright? Now we finna carry the story on after the beast. We finna show you in detail how that beast's gonna overcome the elect, man. Go ahead.
And cast him into the bottomless pit.
Where we at? No, we good. Focus.
And I saw thorns in they that sat upon them,
Yeah.
and judgment was given unto them.
Yeah.
And I saw the souls of them
Yeah.
that were beheaded
Yeah.
for the witness of Yahweh Shai.
Talking about the elect. All right. Those who testify in Revelation 11. All right. Go ahead.
And for the word of Yahweh,
Go ahead.
in which had not worshipped the beast,
Read on.
neither his image,
Come on.
neither have received his mark
Yeah.
upon their forehead
Read on.
or in their hands.
Or in their hand, we know that's talking about selling your soul. All right. Meaning love for the loving money, man. All right. Go ahead.
And they lived and reigned with Yahweh
Yeah.
8,000 years.
All right, come
Yahweh
on.
Shai, Shalom.
Come on.
But the rest of the dead
But the rest of the dead, come on.
lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished.
Read.
This is the first resurrection.
That's the first resurrection. All right. But those in Revelation, let's give it to them. Go back to Revelation 11. Yeah. Wherever you stopped at. All right. I'm gonna show you the first resurrection.
It sees.
I believe it's 8.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street
And dead bodies. All right. That's why it's called the first resurrection.
of their great city,
The great city.
which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt,
Come on.
where also our Lord was crucified.
In the land of Israel, man. That's why those nations going to be gathered in a place called Armageddon. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 9.
Yep.
And they of the people
Yep.
and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
Their dead bodies. All right? That's why it's referred to as the first resurrection. All right? Come on.
And shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in grave.
Yep. Read on.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them,
Read.
and make merry,
Yep.
and shall send gifts one to another,
Uh-huh.
because these two prophets
The elect.
tormented them that dwell on the earth.
Read on.
Verse 11.
Yep.
And after 3 days,
After 3 days, just like the Lord. All right? Remember when the Lord was crucified, and after 3 days, go ahead.
and a half,
Go ahead.
the spirit of life
On the 3rd day, all right, remember their dead bodies was laying in the streets of that place where the Lord was crucified, and we know that's talking about the land of Israel, man. All right, now read that.
from God entered into them, and they stood upon their feet.
The first resurrection. All right, go ahead.
And great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Go ahead.
And they heard a great voice from heaven,
Read.
saying to them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven
The first resurrection, man.
in a cloud,
In the cloud, man.
and their enemies beheld them.
And those enemies beheld them. Now go back to Revelation 20. We're going to show you who the enemies is. All right? We're going to show you who the enemies is, man. Okay? That's the first resurrection, man. That's what it's referring to, man. Revelation 20 and wherever you ended at. Okay.
Come, verse 5. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection.
We just read about the first resurrection, man. Okay? Come on.
Blessed and holy is he that have part in the first resurrection.
That's referring to what? The elect. Those with the seal. Those the ones that's blessed. Those the ones that's referred to as holy, that holy city. All right, New Jerusalem, man. Go ahead.
On such the second death,
the second death
have no power.
So the second death not gonna have no power on the elect, man. All right? Why? You know.
But they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Christ.
So we gonna be changed, man. That's referring to the elect, those with the seal in Revelation 7. All right? That's coming from amongst all nation, kindred, and tongue from the four corners of the earth. Go ahead.
And shall reign with him 1,000 years.
Come on, read on.
And when the 1,000 years are expired,
yeah,
Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Now, who is Satan, man? Is it talking about the spiritual angel Satan? No.
Okay.
All right, we read it in what? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Him that come after the workings of Satan, that old serpent, which is who? The devil, that deceived the whole world. All right, referring to the wicked, man. Go ahead.
It shall go out to deceive the nations.
It shall, and the so-called white man, all right, the Caucasians, the devil, all right, that old serpent shall do what?
Deceive the nations.
Go out to deceive the nations. All right? So, read on.
Which are in the four quarters of the earth.
Read.
Gog and Magog.
That's the nations. Now look up Gog, huh? We're going to show you that Gog is the nations that's going to be deceived by the devil, that old serpent, which is what? The Caucasians, man. Babylon, man.
G1136.
What
God,
it say?
mountain.
Mountain. And we know in the scriptures the word mountain relates to the word government. All right? They call Israel what? Mount Zion. They call Esau Mount Esau.
That's right.
All right? Meaning the government.
That's right.
All right? So, read on.
God, a symbolic name.
A symbolic name
for some future antichrist.
For the foreign governments, man. That's what it's referring to. Who's going to be deceived by that beast, that old serpent. All right? Go ahead.
And Magog.
And Magog. Look up Magog.
That's G3098.
What did it say?
Over top. Covering.
Covering. Remember that word covering. That word is used referring to Magog in Ezekiel 38 as well. Right? Go ahead.
A foreign nation.
A what?
A foreign nation.
A foreign government. All right? Foreign government. Go ahead.
That is figuratively
an
anti-Christian party.
An anti-Christian party, meaning governments. Foreign antichrist governments. All right? Foreign antichrist governments, man. All right? So that's who's going to be deceived by that old serpent. All right? Any more? That's it? All right, go back to the script. Read that one again.
It says, are in the four corners of the earth.
Yep.
Gog and Magog.
Gog and Magog, meaning what? The foreign antichrist governments, man. Go ahead.
To gather them.
Go ahead.
Together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
Now, did not we read about some of that battle in Revelation 12? Michael and his angels?
Absolutely.
All right, fought against the dragon and his angels. All right, we know the dragon is referring to the nation of Edom, right, to Babylon. Okay, and we know the nations is referring to God.
That's right.
Those mountains, those foreign governments, man.
Nations,
read what you got.
That's Confederacy.
Yeah, Psalms 82.
That's right. Verse 9.
Yeah.
And they went up on the breadth of the earth.
Go ahead.
And compassed the camp of the saints.
And compassed the camp of the saints. Who was the they who went up on the breadth of the earth? Gog and Magog.
That's right.
Who are the saints? The elect.
That's right.
All right.
About the beloved city.
The beloved city where the Lord was crucified.
Absolutely.
Just like Revelation 11 tell you. All right.
It says, and fire came down from Yahweh.
And what?
Fire came down from Yahweh.
No, nuclear missiles was set off.
It says fire came down from heaven.
Okay.
From Yahweh out of heaven.
Yeah, and did what?
And devoured them.
And devoured them. Who is the them? Gog and Magog, the foreign antichrist governments.
And that fire means destruction.
Destruction.
Come on.
All right. Now, let's get Ezekiel 38.
Okay. Ezekiel prophesied about that.
Same vision.
Same vision.
Same vision.
I mean, to the T, man.
To the T. You start at the top.
So Ezekiel
38. Yeah. Yeah, freestyle.
Ezekiel 38:1.
Yep.
It says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying."
The word of my elder at Great Millstone.
I don't see 30 years in here, man. Okay. No, they said in the word of the Lord. So that's what's in the Bible.
Exactly.
Okay.
Get that 2 Peter's 1 and 20. What that is? What I mean, get it? 2 Peter 1 and 20. 20. Yeah, 1 and 20. Because I like it say the word of the Lord came to Ezekiel, right?
Right.
But in 2 Peter's 1 and 21.
Ooh.
Get 1 and 21.
Not the will of man, huh? No prophecy.
Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, read that.
Well, let me start at 20.
Yeah.
Knowing this first.
Woo. And then what you got to know first, right? This the first thing you got to know.
Because Ezekiel ain't coming and saying he said.
No.
Okay, I won't get.
He said you got to know this first. Then you not second. This a commandment, man.
The scripture says, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private
Is
interpretation.
we not prophesying right now, bro? Ain't this prophecy? God, Magog. That's prophecy, right?
Not Michael B. Ford.
Because we can't mix it. He said you can't private interpret that. And that's something you gotta know first.
And now a new thing in Israel is they trying to disprove the miracles that Yahweh did.
Oh man, that's that theological teaching.
That's the Uncle Ruckus spirit, man.
Oh man.
Them guys who do that teach like James White, them theologians. Everything history.
They call themselves a body of Yahweh.
Wow.
Everything history, man.
Wow. So they come against the prophecy
and his miracles.
Wow. A lot of people are jealous of Yahweh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they want to be.
And it's a parable that coincides with that too. Where did I can get it? This is verse 21.
Yeah.
For the prophecy came not in old time.
The prophecy came not in old time. Go ahead.
But by the will of man.
By the will of man. That's why Ezekiel said the word of the Lord came to him, man. Go ahead.
But holy men.
Holy men like the prophet Ezekiel.
Yeah.
He was a holy man.
That's right.
That's why he written up in the Bible. All right. Remember, we supposed to stick to the foundation.
That's what it said.
And the foundation is what the apostle, the prophet was rich.
Himself.
All right.
It says, but holy men of power spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
So that's why we read this. That's why we got faith in this. That's why we believe it. Because Ezekiel is a holy man that was moved by the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Read what you got.
Ezekiel 38:1.
Yep.
And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man,
This is what the Lord say.
set their face against God.
Set their face against God. All right. Now we read about God in Revelation 20 concerning prophecy.
And they better anti-me. That's what
Exactly.
it's like.
Come.
Yeah.